Hi, with us today we have Lisa Braverman from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. She is with the firm Markham. Welcome, Lisa.
Hi, Mike. Thank you.
Lisa and I go back a long time. In fact, years ago we worked at the same firm together.
Yes, we did.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about how long you've been working in forensic accounting?
I've been in forensic accounting now for 22 years. I started at a local established firm in Fort Lauderdale where we met. And then I was there for 10 years. I started my own practice, which I was doing that for about 5 years. And now I'm with a national firm now for about 3 years.
Okay. And what got you interested in forensic accounting? Now, you're not a CPA, right?
Correct.
Okay, so how did you become interested in forensic accounting? You don't just jump into it. So what was your story?
Well, I sort of did. I was in private accounting at a national company and did well, but getting tired of the routine. So I was looking for something non-routine, exciting, something that would take me out of my comfort zone where I can grow professionally. And that's how I ended up in forensic accounting.
Okay. Now, I remember when we first met and we worked together, you were sort of a shy individual. And now you've grown and blossomed into someone quite different.
Yes, it's been a growing experience and I've enjoyed it. It's been 22 years. I can't believe it.
Can you tell us a little bit about your firm? What does the firm do? How big is it? And the geographic region of your firm?
Markham is a national firm. Accounting firm. We have 3 offices in South Florida. I'm based out of the Fort Lauderdale office. Most of my work is in the Tri-County area, where I do have a few cases outside in
That's
Florida.
South Florida.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. And the other cases are within the state of Florida.
Okay. Do you tend to work in any particular area of forensic accounting?
I specialize in fraud investigation and family law.
Okay.
I enjoy it, and I tend to work in those fields.
Okay. Now, you're a certified fraud examiner, right?
I am.
Okay. Was that important for you to get in your circumstances?
It was, you actually mentored me and put me in that direction.
I pushed you,
Yes, which I'm very grateful because it's been very helpful in my career. I've met many other professionals through the CFE, and it's very beneficial having it on my CV when I go to testify. Judges and attorneys are impressed that it's there, and that just the networking that I've accomplished through the organization, and it actually encouraged me to get other designations. So I'm glad I took your advice.
Okay. And what other designations do you have other than the CFE?
I will be receiving my PI license.
Private investigator? That's a state license?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Very shortly.
And what will that do for you?
Again, with testifying, and it'll further enforce my credibility and my experience. I just achieved my 2-year criminal justice degree, which was very interesting. And also, I am now currently pursuing my CFC.
What's CFC?
Which is Certified Forensic Consultant.
Okay. All right. Can you talk about a couple of interesting projects that you've worked on over your career?
Interesting. We have had high-profile, highly confidential cases in family law. We've had...
Can you drop any names since most of this is in the public record?
I won't do that, but I will say that some were celebrities,
okay,
some professional athletes,
okay,
politicians. Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of work did you do for these something that's interesting that you can just talk about and pique some interest.
Right. These cases, these people that I mentioned, they were divorce cases, and
Made a lot of money.
The people made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Clients.
Yeah.
Yes.
They had a lot of money or
Yes.
a lot of assets.
Correct.
income.
Complex cases, absolutely. So there are different issues that needed to be handled very delicately, and some of them I can call friends today.
Okay. And can you give us a sense of what kind of work you did in these kinds of high income, very complex divorce cases?
There was some fraud investigation just within the divorce itself.
Sort of like hiding the assets from the other spouse?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Imputing income.
Okay. That's where a spouse would maybe quit work or slow down work?
Correct.
And to manipulate the alimony or child support calculations?
Correct. And try to establish whatever unreported income there may be for child support.
Actual earned income,
Actual earned.
but not reported on a tax return.
Correct. And that is helpful when we're calculating child support.
Okay.
And then assist the attorneys in every aspect of the case.
Okay. All right. Good. Can you comment from your perspective of the current and future demand for forensic accounting services?
It's growing, the need for forensic accountants, especially I see it in family law right now, being that same-sex marriage now is legal in Florida. So not only on the divorce end, but in prenuptial, where we're being hired. The work is plentiful, and the firm's growing.
You tend to work more than you want to work sometimes?
Yes, the work is plentiful. The referral sources are out there. They're waiting to be found, and the name is growing.
Okay. Now, in terms of somebody who's younger in their career in forensic accounting or business valuation for that matter, what traits do you see as important to be successful in those areas?
Important, I think, being a self-starter, being someone who's not afraid to go out of their comfort zone a little bit, take a little bit of risk.
In what way?
Just to try to, maybe think something's not as traditional as it should be.
Thinking outside the box?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Someone who's motivated, who's curious.
They're not going to get necessarily a detailed checklist of saying, here, you need to do these 10 things. You sort of have to come up what they are on your own.
Correct. Someone who's not afraid to ask a question and why things happen.
Right. Any other traits you can think of that's important to be successful in this area?
Someone who just not afraid to ask questions. Someone who's willing to take the extra step.
Okay.
And someone who that's willing to work with the attorneys.
Okay. All right, good. And other than what we've already talked about, you have any general advice for students in forensic accounting?
I do. I would say, first of all, find a local expert that would be willing to mentor them.
Somebody who's already got the experience.
Correct,
right?
Correct. Get some further designations other than the CPA.
And CPA is not actually necessary because you don't have it.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. But the other designations are very helpful in backing up your credibility and your expertise.
Right.
And network.
Okay. And where would you network? Some examples.
Professional organizations in the community, be active in the community, do charitable work, maybe in your house of worship. The referral sources are out there. They're just waiting to be found.
Okay, excellent. Lisa Braverman, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay, bye.